talk about having a short cervix, and so I have not been uploading any videos of my pregnancy, but I figured why not, to see if anybody else relates to what I'm going through, so they feel a little bit more comfortable and more informed. Because when I tried to look up short cervix, there was a lot of articles and research done. So I'm just basically, I'm not a doctor or anything, I'm not studying to be a doctor, it's just what my experience with the short cervix. So I am 27 weeks right now, 27 weeks and 3 days, and I've been using the Ovia app, the Ovia pregnancy app, and it looks like this. The little corner one, you can see it, that one, and I have also been using the Baby Center app, which is that one. Oh, Baby Center. And those two I've been basically looking at constantly to find out, you know, updates of my pregnancy, what the baby's doing, what, you know, how the baby is growing. One of the other apps I'm doing is the pregnancy weight, I think. Let me see. Pregnancy weight tracker. And it's this one. You can see that. So I've been putting my weight on there. So it gives me like a little chart of like, okay, you're gonna max out soon. That's a whole other topic that I have to deal with. But going back on subject, I'm 27 weeks and 3 days, and I found out I had a short cervix. When was it? I think at 22, 23 weeks. I went into the OB, and they told me, well, they had done an ultrasound. And they didn't want to let me go, and I was like, okay, you already did an ultrasound, you know, I gotta get out of here. And so what they ended up keeping me, and they ended up telling me that I had a short cervix. And so what the doctor did is she inspected me, she put her fingers inside me, you know what they do. And she's like, oh, it feels really loose. She's like, you're not funneling right now, but you have a 2.5 cervix. And I was like, okay, what does that mean? So then I researched it, and I was like, oh, okay. So then, basically what it meant was that my baby could be possibly premature because it isn't supposed to be that size at 22 weeks. So I freaked out, my husband freaked out, and so they had me on progesterone. So right now I'm taking progesterone, 27 weeks now. I'm taking progesterone, and they are checking up on me almost every week with an ultrasound, measuring my cervix. And so it's gone from a 2.5 to a 2.6, and just 2 days ago it went up to a 2.9. So they told me to just keep doing what I'm doing. Told me at the beginning, which I forgot to mention, was they put me on bed rest, and they said no sex. So bed rest and no sex. And that was it. So I just basically lay in bed. I mean, I go to school too, full time, so it's kind of hard to be on bed rest and, you know, keep up with the house and cleaning and, you know, going to school and doing research at the same time. It's really, really hard. But I do try to rest most of the times, and I'm really glad that it's improving. So 2 days ago it was a 2.9. So they gave me progesterone, and they're just little capsules that I just insert vaginally. So they told me to just poke holes, like 4 holes in them. So I just grabbed the capsule and I poke like 4 little holes, and I insert it vaginally. So it's a little bit awkward, but I mean, it's the best for the baby and best for me. So yeah. So that's my experience with the short cervix. I don't know what other people's experiences are. So right now I'm just taking it day by day, and I'm taking my prenatal vitamins and my progesterone, and just again 2 days ago they told me I was low on iron, so they gave me some iron pills. So I've been taking those too. But yeah, if you have any questions, any comments, feel free to let me know. I take any open suggestions. And I'll go ahead and show you a picture of my belly at 27 weeks right now. And I guess my routine, I'll go on a routine on that. My routine for taking care of my belly is adding a whole bunch of lotion on it and oil, like baby oil. I don't know if that works for people, but I've heard that a lot of people they basically like they like follow the routine through, and then what ends up happening is at the end of the term, like they just end up with a whole bunch of stretch marks, which I'm kind of scared of. But I'm like, okay, if I do, then you know, at least I try to prevent it. It's basically what I tell everyone when they ask me, like, you know, how do you try to treat your stretch marks or something, and I'm all like, at least I try to prevent it, because like, everybody says it's in your genes. So I mean, what can I do about that? I can't do much about that. I can't change my genes. So yeah. Alright, thank you for watching. I really appreciate it. Have a good day. Subscribe if you want. I mean, comment if you want me to upload more videos about my pregnancy. I'll probably upload a video every week about my pregnancy and let you guys know how it's going, what my belly looks like. Yeah, thank you so much. Have a good day.